Season 7.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming
He's a
up, we're
Baltimore
keeping
fan.
things in the AFC
Extra
for an
motivation.
intra-conference contest between the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action in this game.
I'm gonna assume he likes to run the ball.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Following that play, we've got a timeout already for an injured player. And it's one of their receivers who's shaken up on the offense's first snap. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they're on it quickly there after that catch, so the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for Raiders first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Okay, break.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league, Kate loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Coconut, Cup 19, Cup 19. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Dragon 60, 18 targets, Buffalo 18. Ready?
First carry here for Ashton Genty. Escapes a defender. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! And the Dolphins have it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. They've made it to 1st and goal on their opening drive, hoping to start this game with 6.
Let's go now. Viking, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Quick throw to the left is complete. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Right here.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not remove the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
2nd down carry for Achane. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down, Miami.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Finds his man. It's Javon Baker. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Wow, wide open here. Complete. Running in the red zone. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins start off well, tie things 7-7.
Let's try to play a little defense.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. So read that to Genti. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Get it? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
To throw, Milton. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genti. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Okay, ready?
Extra DB out there for the Fins. 3rd down.
Tag. 70 Lions.
Now Milton to throw. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. It's a screen play to Genti. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Pitch play to Genti. And it's going to be about 3-yard pickup in the end. Jack Jones making that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, and if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Throwing now, Milton. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. 2 now from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Playing with Achan here out of the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
Stop. Stop.
Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Milton. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Buys time, rolling right.
What a great play by the defense. Play breaks down, but that defense stays disciplined. Nobody loses control, and they end up stopping him for a loss.
Dolphins going to counter with a dime package here, 3rd down.
Viking 18. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Hey, Crash. Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Ready.
Here's Milton. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That big 4th down call is how we close out our 1st quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Milton out of the pistol here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Come on, sack. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing from the gun. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3.
Cowboy 80.
Milton back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Holds in. Again, it's Bowers. He's first out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Kate, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders making a 9-point advantage. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
Raiders 17. Dolphins 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, tongue of my law. And the man is there to knock that away.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
You got me kidding
Got
me.
it away before they hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That's taken in by Bell. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force a 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start this series with an option left. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Should be a
Go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Giving this to Genty. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, Kate, just those guys that love to feed themselves on the field. Right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
First down, and they go right back to it. It is into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders making a 16-point ball game.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
See you.
Dolphins 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's PoorIQ. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down, here's Tua. And down he goes. Raiders got him. Now we'll pause for an injured player, and everyone here holding in their collective breath. It's Tua Tagovailoa in need of some attention. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Here's the backup. First throw. Gets everything he has under this one. Big gain downfield. The 30. The 10. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. PoorIQ killed a touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 10.
Dolphins 14. Jason Sanders to
That
kick
lead
off.
trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. He is taken down as he drives this to the end of the 40.
Right
Goes
through
up
this.
again at 25 yards and picks up the first.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that are hitting me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Counter give to Genty. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
He was taken down.
He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for Raiders first.
And the Raider first down.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant.
At the 23-yard
It's the
line.
Raiders who have 1st and 10.
Go.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Flag. Ready.
Back to Genty. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every home run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
This is Genty on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to turn backward. All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field.
44, ready.
Tagovailoa from his end zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again here from the end zone.
What the
Across the
hell?
middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
21G.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. He's going deep this time. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2,
roughing?
3 plays before the half.
How's that not roughing?
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Pass caught by Jack Besh. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Reload.
Running from the pistol here with Genty. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts, and they can try a field goal now before halftime. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Go street. 70 Timberwolves. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Throwing here just before halftime. And that's caught. Touchdown. Las
That
Vegas.
is.
The Raiders will extend their lead as time expires in the half. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you've got to stop that run first.
Really
First
wish
down
I
pass
had
play
that
can
ball.
and certainly was effective.
3.
Dolphins 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. I'll give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
And the Dolphins
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Another Dolphins first down.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Javon Baker with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 10.
Dolphins 21. Jason
That
Sanders.
lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points
hit this
now.
first
The kick
stop
is
right
up and
here.
away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
No.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Wilton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. Well, you know this firsthand, partner. You get him making a throw, you know this is a possibility. And that crowd cheer then confirmed it for him as he got off the ground, picked off, and in this case, taken back for 6 as well.
I hated that sound. Not only is the pads crunching me, but that crowd telling you it is going the other way. That's what you got to do to these quarterbacks in this league. You got to hit them, you got to harass them, and mistakes will follow.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Finds him on the crossing route. Gets it to the 15. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders make it a 9-point advantage. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
Dolphins 28.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll start the drive with H.A. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Hey, 21 TA.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And this is intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. For the point after, here's Aubrey.
Big dummy.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. That's caught. Devon Achane. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Tua now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You could feel him, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop him from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. Yeah, he's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Yes, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Finds his back, Achane. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. So now they have 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Intended for Tyreek Hill.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to the air. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Miami.
Sticking in the air with Wilson. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Wilson out of the pistol. And oh, he got it! Interception!
Okay.
And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Working from his end zone. He's got a man left. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
Tag. Liking it.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Pass brought in by Trinity Burks. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set now, 1st and 10. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Another give here to Jency. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
It's a gain of
They get 22 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 22 yards.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
And the Dolphins 1st down.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me and make the tackle
Did a
for a
good
short
job
gain.
getting out of the
I get a
game.
win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Wilson now from the gun. It's his running back. And he's tackled in the 1st down yardage.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield and just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the 1st down.
Looking for his back to Von Achan there. So 2nd down coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising, quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st.
1st down, Miami.
Once more, it's Wilson. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Darian Porter on the
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Sanders sends it through. And that lowers the lead to 21.
This is a case of just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
This will end up as a touchback.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And off to Genty. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Running in the red zone. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Wilson to throw it. Caught by Washington, left side. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Dolphins just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. Keeps it moving. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins putting up points in a game decided. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. This this one is up and good.
The score,
And the Dolphins cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
38.
Get your money up.
Jason Sanders to kick off for
Sanders
Miami.
all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll toss it. Genty. And it looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Check. Ready.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting
He
brought
gets him
down.
hurt.
Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Straight ahead with Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Phillips on the tackle.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit.
Punt formation
It'll be
for the
A.J.
Raiders.
Cole doing the honors. He dodged the tackle. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.
Good game, little shit.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
This game
The
up,
Raiders
but I got it
winners
back
as we
then.
bid you farewell from Las
Pick
Vegas.
6. I decided to go blitz. Effed it up. Doesn't help when you give up 10 yards a rush, though, too. Give me that possession back, dude. Freaking A. So the turnovers be mean. It got me back.
Getting rid of that.
Into the lead, coming, and it's swung by line. To the interception. And for 6 is
Dude, when I got it back to 31-28. Freaking A.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun.